Today, I won't take much of your time. I just want to walk back a little bit and make sure that everyone is set and everyone is ready to go through the course from ciphering. So let me, okay, question that. Who hasn't started the course yet on ciphering? Thumbs up, started. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen and just guide you what it's all about. And you might also have some troubles when you're starting with it. So I'm also going to let you know of some type of troubles you might get into while you are setting up the course, setting up your workspace. So let me share my screen. Alrighty. Okay, so this is ciphering, and here's what you're going to learn. Rust. Okay, let me go down. Okay. So it's a 4 hours course. So my suggestion is work up until 50% of the course this week, and then the remaining 50% next week. So it's gonna be 2 hours videos this week, and then 2 hours next week. There's 103 lessons in bite size, so it's very easy to follow through. And there's also a lot of exercises that you can go through. So let me go in and just go to the first course. So you go through the course intro, and then there's course setup. This is very important because if you miss this part, you're not gonna catch up easily. So here, the first thing is, before you work, there is a GitHub repository of exercises, and that's what you're gonna use hand in hand with the videos on ciphering. So use your, what do you call it? Use your CMD. Let me just, so use your terminal. And you see here there's video lesson and then written lesson. So it goes hand in hand. So when you click video lesson, you're going to see the video. And here, where I am right now, I'm in the written lesson. And I'm here because I want to git clone the repository. So I can simply copy and paste. Let me make a directory. So I'll name it, I don't know if you can see. Can you see my terminal? Can you see my terminal?
Unfortunately, we can't. No, we only got the Google screen, Chrome screen.
Let me see if let me just stop presenting and present again. Okay, the entire screen. Oh yeah, so yeah, my directory. I want to create a directory. I'll call it, let me just call it 2026 project. And then let me enter my directory. So this is where you're going to copy, git clone this. So just git clone, just copy this and paste on this on the terminal. Let me hide this thing because I can't see. Okay, so I'll paste it. Okay, so you follow this instruction and then you just open it. Let me close this because I already. So when you open it, you're going to see something like that. So let me increase size. Can you see? Can you see this on the left hand side? Alright, so once you open it, you're going to see notes, and the notes is just the course introduction, what it's all about, what you're going, the topics that's going to be covered, and so on and so forth. And then here, there's a course setup, and here there's install instructions here, and also some of the commands that you can use, like cargo format to format the code, cargo run to run main, and then to also test, cargo test to test. So you have all that. So the video talks about it. So when you go through a video, then it's going to explain everything that is here. And very important, there's topics. So you see different topics as you go through the video, like array, borrowing rules, and so on and so forth. And the first one is variable. So I'm just gonna go through like how you're going to actually run the code, and also the file, the folder structure. So you have, this is a topic, the first topic, variable. Under this topic, the exercises and solutions. So exercises, where you, the way that they give you what you have to do, and then you also have solutions here. So now how do you actually run the exercises? To run the exercises, let me just go back to the root folder. So this is the root folder on VS Code. So we in Rust crash course, which I just cloned. So now, let's say now we want to run a project under a variable. Then you have to go to the exercises folder, right? You go to the exercises folder. So cd topics, variable, and exercises. So once you're here, you can simply run the code. Cargo run. Cargo run will run the code. So let me do that here. If there's no main, then if there's no main RS, then I won't be able to use cargo, this command, because this command will only run when there is main. And here it's showing me that there is an error, and this is something that you're going to learn. One good thing about Rust is it shows you have to be precise with your code. So any tiny mistake, you get you either going to get a warning or an error. But here we got an error because of we didn't make this variable mutable. So this is one of the concept you're going to learn on Rust. So if you work with Java or Python or C, when you declare a variable, you don't need to, there's no ways you can declare that a variable is mutable or not. But with Rust, you have to declare that this variable that I'm declaring is mutable, meaning that if it's mutable, it can be changed. By default, all your variables are not mutable, so you cannot change your variable. So that's why I'm getting an error here. So where is it? Variable. So I declared a variable here. Let count is equal 1. And then now I'm mutating that variable because I'm adding a 1 to that variable. But since I didn't set that this variable is mutable, I didn't make this variable mutable, I got an error. So this is the first exercise, by the way. So the exercise tells you fix the code to make it compile and pass the assertions. So here, exercise 1, make this variable mutable. And to do that, and this is something that you're going to learn, you simply write mute and you save and you're sorted. So you can run the code cargo run and all is good. So now let's go to and count 2 because we printed the new value of count. Does it make sense so far? All right. So now we're going to move on to like the solutions folder. You see the solution folder has examples and then var rs, and then there's src that is main. So if you want to run main, let's see what is in under main. If you want to run the main, you simply have to go through to the solution folder and run the same command. Let's go to it. So let's go back cd cd solutions, cd solutions, and cargo run. So this is basically the same solution that we spoke about. So it's going to do the same thing. And there's also examples. You can also run examples, but note that in examples, we don't have main, we have var. So you have to run it a bit differently, because remember when I mentioned that cargo run, you use a command cargo run on its own like that when you have a main. If you have no main, then it's not going to work. So now in order to run this var, you just have to use this command. Let me go back here. Okay, it's going to be cargo run example and scalar. In our case, it's not scalar, it's variable, and then release. So this is how we're going to run the example. You just let me copy this. And just change it to var. I think my name. Change it to var. All right. So now this is going to run the examples that you have here. So here like various examples on how you're using variables. So you can play around with that. And you're also going to learn about like here, say variables are immutable by default, like here. So this is not going to compile if you trying to use, for example, if you want to do x plus 1. So it's not going to compile. So you make it mutable by using this, and yeah. So just go through. So this is just an overview of how to use the exercises, how to use codes from the repository. So yeah, just go step by step. And there's 10, I mean, there's 10 topics in total. So you can slowly work on it, and it's fun. It's interactive, it's fun, and it's going to teach you the basics to intermediary Rust. And from that, you'll be able to write your own smart contract. It's really easy for you to write smart contract, not only in Stellar, but in other blockchain platforms like Solana as well. So any question? Okay, so I'm going to drop now so I can give you a chance to just go through, because remember, we only have 2 weeks to finish this course. So I'm going to give you time. But if you have any issues with installing, you can hit me up. I'm available like until 8 p.m. Even tomorrow, like just hit me up and I'll get back to you. Yeah, Mukhtar, anything you want to add?
No, I'm good. It was a good session. Thanks, Ben.
Pleasure. So guys,
I'll just send out these links in sorry, Ben. I'll just send out these links in a mail blast. And then you guys will have them, and hopefully you'll be able to get started. Thanks a lot.
okay guys, thank you. Have a wonderful evening, and feel free to hit me up this evening if you have any issues with installing Rust. And yeah, let me give you time, go through this course. I bet you're going to enjoy it. Good night.
Thanks, Ben.
Cool,
Thanks,
good night.
Victor.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.